This is the weekly sales meeting for November 17th, 2024. My name is Chris Fleming. You can reach me at chris@cdmediaconsulting.com or go to our website at cdmediaconsulting.com. Today's topic, outreach is a custom job. Selling is a numbers game for those who don't know how to sell. For those that do, they are extra selective about the people they approach. And while you need volume to make the machine work, you need to spend time with the most receptive prospects to break through. The numbers game relies on chance, probabilities, and timing. There is a mathematical equation to determine your success rate. For those who don't have selling skills, this is a method that can work, yet it relies heavily on tactics like discounting to be successful. The timing and opportunity stars need to align. This is chance. I don't know about you, but I prefer not to leave my future success to the chance gods. Mass outreach is a numbers game. You're relying on chance and timing to make your month. For this reason and many others, I prefer to stack the deck in my favor. When we engage in blind mass outreach, it is the equivalent of gambling. Meanwhile, personalizing your message and connecting with people on a real level is sincere. Sincerity builds trust and loyalty. Douglas Adams was a British author and humorist. He is best known for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is a popular science fiction series that began as a radio comedy in 1978. It later expanded into books, television, and film. His work contains both satirical humor and philosophical depth. He blended absurdity with reflections on life and human nature. He passed away in 2001, but left us with these words of wisdom. He wrote, "To give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money, and that is sincerity and integrity." Personalized sales outreach is becoming an essential part of successful business strategies. There are many reasons why it's important to customize each message to the specific prospect. While automation may seem like a quick and easy way to reach many people, it often lacks the human touch. Humanity is critical for building trust and rapport with potential customers. When messages are too generic, they risk alienating the very audience they aim to engage. Your customers can tell when you have taken the time to personalize the message and when they are part of an e-blast, even if you blind copy the receiver. People respond best to messages that feel relevant to them. Think about receiving an email or phone call where the person on the other end knows nothing about you. They haven't done their homework. This message feels robotic and canned. In contrast, imagine receiving an email where the person mentions your business by name. How about the one that talks about specific challenges you might face? What if it offered both the challenge and a tailored solution? The difference is striking. As sales expert and author Jeffrey Gitomer says, people don't like to be sold, but they love to buy. Personalized outreach makes prospects feel like they're in control. It gives the appearance of choice. It is like the solution is something they are choosing rather than being pressured into. Personalizing sales messages allows businesses to build a deeper connection with their prospects. In a world full of digital noise, consumers get bombarded with countless marketing messages daily. The number is as much as 6,500. Thanks to your smartphone, people have grown adept at tuning out anything that feels generic or irrelevant. When an outreach message feels like it is aimed at no one in particular, it becomes easy to ignore. Conversely, a personalized message stands out because it speaks right to the prospect's needs. It references something of interest. It illustrates and conveys understanding. This targeted approach grabs their attention, and it demonstrates that you, as the salesperson, understand them on a deeper level. Personalized contact fosters long-term customer relationships. Shep Hyken is a customer service and experience expert. He is a public speaker and best-selling author. He helps businesses improve their customer service strategies. He specializes in customer engagement, loyalty, and creating exceptional customer experiences. Hyken has authored several books. These include The Cult of the Customer and The Amazement Revolution. His insights focus on helping companies build strong, lasting relationships with customers. The methodology is based on personalized service. This is what delivers consistent value. He says the key to great customer service is building relationships. Personal contact, empathy, and showing customers they matter will keep them coming back. Personalized sales outreach is not only about using someone's name in an email, it goes far beyond that. It involves understanding the prospect's business and how it operates. You know the why behind their goals. You understand their day-to-day and long-term challenges. It's about offering specific solutions that make sense for them. The key here is empathy. Dale Carnegie wrote How to Win Friends and Influence People. In it, he says, when dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. People are driven by emotion. Sellers can tap into those emotions by showing genuine understanding. When you do this, your chances of making a sale and earning a new customer increase. Personalized outreach builds trust. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship. It is particularly true in sales. When prospects feel like the seller has taken the time to learn about their business and their challenges, it fosters a sense of trust. It shows that the seller isn't trying to make a quick sale. It displays a genuine interest in helping the prospect find the right solution. In contrast, automated or generic messages can create the opposite effect. When a message feels like it's part of a mass email campaign or an AI robocall, it makes the prospect feel like a name on a list. This erodes trust. Prospects are less likely to engage. You will have a hard time breaking through. There is a real danger in automating outreach. It can be a time saver, sure, and there are other aspects where technology can help you. These include tracking leads or sending follow-up reminders, but relying too much on automation can backfire. One of those risks is that automated messages can come across as impersonal and cold. No one wants to feel like they're another recipient in a bulk email blast. It's all too common for companies to send out emails that are pre-written. You know, the ones with only a few variables, like the recipient's name or company name filled in. This approach lacks the personal touch that makes prospects feel valued and understood. It is worse when the template is sent without even rudimentary customization. Automated outreach also runs the risk of being too generic. When sales teams rely on templates or pre-written scripts, messaging often lacks the specificity. You will have to have that to resonate with prospects. Prospects can tell when the message is cookie cutter. Those messages do not connect. They do not make prospects feel special or important. This can be a major turnoff. When competition is fierce, use your customizations to stand out. If your customers have many choices, you have to do something to distinguish yourself. If your competitors are taking the time to craft personalized messages while you're relying on automation, you're likely to lose out. Think about how your message will make the receiver feel. Better yet, work backwards. Consider how you want them to feel, and then add the personalization and color necessary to make this feeling happen. Database management is the key to automation. For most, it is garbage in and garbage out. The care and feeding of a database takes time and effort. It is why automated outreach has the potential for errors. Automated systems can make mistakes. Sending the wrong message to the wrong person is coming. Failing to update the prospect's information in time creates these issues. Imagine receiving an email addressed to someone else, or one containing incorrect information about your company. These kinds of errors can make your business look unprofessional. It can damage the prospect's perception of your brand. That damage is quick and permanent. When outreach is personalized, these mistakes are far less likely to happen. Get engaged in the process. This way you can catch any errors before they reach the prospect. Protect your personal brand and that of your company. Scott Cook is the co-founder of Intuit. That is the company behind financial software like QuickBooks, TurboTax, and Mint. Prior to founding Intuit in 1983, he worked as a brand manager at Procter & Gamble. There, he gained insights into consumer behavior. He says a brand is no longer what we tell the consumer it is. It is what consumers tell each other it is. In a world of consumer-to-consumer interaction, personalized outreach shapes how people view brands. There is also a psychological aspect to personalized. People like to feel important. They want to know that their time and attention are valued. A personalized message signals to the prospect that you have taken the time to think about them, and think about them with a degree of specificity. This makes the prospect more likely to respond. Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." A personalized message makes the prospect feel heard, understood, and important. In the consultative selling business, the goal is not to make the one-time sale, but to build a long-term, lasting business relationship, as real profit comes from repeat business repeatedly. In contrast, generic messages make prospects feel like they're another name in a database. This can create a sense of disconnection. The prospect may feel like you don't care about them or their business. Because of this, they are less likely to engage. In the worst case scenario, generic messages can even damage a company's reputation. Prospects may feel insulted or annoyed by a message that wasn't meant for them. You have made that clear. They may associate this negative experience with the company as a whole. It is also worth noting that personalized outreach can lead to higher conversion rates. When a message is tailored to the prospect's needs and challenges, they will see more in what you are offering. Personalized outreach leads to stronger customer loyalty. When prospects feel like they are treated as individuals rather than numbers, they are more likely to develop a sense of loyalty, and that loyalty is to both the company and the salesperson. This translates into repeat business and referrals. Automated outreach, by contrast, often feels transactional. This makes it harder to build long-lasting relationships. Personalized outreach allows for more meaningful conversations. Instead of focusing on a generic sales pitch, personalized messages open the door for a dialogue, and you can tailor that dialogue to the prospect's specific situation. This kind of back-and-forth conversation is more likely to lead to a positive outcome. It allows the seller to address the prospect's concerns in real time. We can adjust our approach based on the prospect's feedback. Personalization takes effort. It requires research, attention to detail, and a genuine interest in the prospect's business. This is where many fall short. It is tempting to take shortcuts and rely on automation to save time. This approach can hurt more than it helps. Personalization is an investment, but it's one that pays off. Sales teams prioritizing personalization see better results. Those results are in sales, customer satisfaction, and loyalty. Personalized sales outreach is essential for building trust. Making meaningful connections builds loyalty. Increasing conversion rates leads to higher sales and more repeat business. The dangers of automating outreach are clear. It can lead to impersonal messages that fail to resonate with prospects. These messages erode trust. They can damage a company's reputation. As Maya Angelou noted, it is not about what you say, but how you make people feel. Personalized outreach makes prospects feel valued. It makes them feel important and understood. These are the keys to success in selling. My new book, 21st Century Sales Success, is now available on Amazon.com. If you like what you have heard here today, please consider ordering a copy or two. You can always send one to a friend. Go to cdmediaconsulting.com right now and follow the instructions to order.